It's
Do you want
nice.
to be my cohort?
I know, I'd love to. But we're not a cohort.
No, we're not.
We're not a cohort.
We're not cohorting.
We're not cohorting, but we think we've come up with quite a good way of being able to hug each other.
Yeah, we had a chat with the team, and they've managed to create this.
Look at this. What are we going to call this? Are we calling this the cuddle curtain?
It's a cuddle curtain.
I love a cuddle curtain.
You might have seen it on social media. It's made of thick plastic. It means that we can actually give each other a hug.
It's weird that I'm really excited about this. If you'd have told me, if you'd have done this time last year, I'd have thought you were some sort of weirdo. However, this year, I'm all over this. Should we give it a go?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how long has this
we are not
been?
touching. So
How long has this actually been since we've done this?
a long time. April, March.
So like almost 6 months.
Yeah.
What, you've done this before through a curtain?
We have not done this before. This is the first time we've ever done this.
In the shower.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Although there was that Christmas.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, where does my face go? Oh my God! Oh my God!
What a bizarre touching moment.
Oh, I don't want to let go. I'm not going to let go. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Oh, I love this.
This is what the internet was made for.
Oh, it's like we're in prison.
Now we've touched it. We're the only ones that can touch it. So can we keep cuddle curtain in the corner? Let's put cuddle
No one
curtain
keeps cuddle curtain.
Look at my face. You see my face on the thing.
It is a very good day, Matt Hancock. And
the NHS are working with the regulator to ensure that we have a safe way of getting the vaccine out into the community through GPs and pharmacists and into care homes.
My wife has managed to get out occasionally to a local shop.
I mean, just simple words there, reacting it. You're quite emotional by that.
Well, it's just, it's been such a tough year for so many people, and there's William Shakespeare putting it so simply for everybody that, we can get on with our lives. And there's still a few months to go. I've still got this worry that we can't blow it now, Piers. We've still got to get the vaccine to millions of people, and so we've got to keep sticking by the rules. But it's just, there's so much work gone into this.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer.
ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer. Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer.
CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer. Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer.
This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
This weather report brought to you by Pfizer.
Today's countdown to the royal wedding is brought to you by Pfizer.
And now a CBS Sports Update brought to you by Pfizer.
So, Holes, what do you think? Well, I mean, that was very good, actually. Tell you what, don't get too comfy on this sofa. If Phil spots you sitting here after that, there'll be trouble.
There you go. Watch out, Scove.
Oh, you bastard.
It's just... You have to force behaviors. And if you don't force behaviors, whether it's gender or race or just any way you want to say the composition of your team, you're going to be impacted. And that's not recruiting, it is development, as Ken said.
How do you force change, though? I mean, Larry, BlackRock has really been in the forefront of the ESG movement within corporate governance and a real leader. And yet change is so slow. So what is, and Ken as well, how do you force change when it is so incremental and so gradual? How do you do something more radical? Have you thought about that? Has the board of American Express thought about more radical things we could do to enhance diversity and inclusion?
Because it has to be imbued in the culture of a firm. It has to be talked about, it has to be shown. Behaviors across the entire firm in every region have to be similar. And every citizen of the firm has to understand what is acceptable behaviors